I'm delighted to welcome Tony Mantor once more. Now, Tony is across the pond in Nashville, Tennessee, and is the CEO of Plateau Music. Now, I know that you do loads for developing new singers and producing established artists as well as emerging new singers, but we're here to talk about you. Welcome, Tony, to the show again.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
It's really nice to see you again. And we're going to talk today about your new version of Why Not Me?
Yes. It's very interesting how things change and develop over time.
Indeed, it is. So this version came out. There was a version last year, the country version first, which sort of paid tribute to the first responders and all the people that have helped during the pandemic and people who help others, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. The original intent was just to bring more attention to the first responders and what they do to help us and what they were going through, and if people felt like donating to charities that help them and support them. It was just overall just something to help people and bring more attention to what they do for us. And then
that had quite a cool country vibe about it, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Strangely enough, I started producing it kind of like on a pop side, but then I added a steel for a little more flavor. And when I added the steel, it kind of took us to an Eagles feel, that type of thing. And then people started calling it more country. So it wound up in the country charts and country radio, and I was really pleased it did well for me.
Yeah. And then now we have a new version.
Yeah. After I finished the promotion on that, I just kind of said, well, that's the end of that. That's the end of the run for me. I'm gonna go back to my production, and not worry about the artistry end of it. And then I got some people that called me and asked me if I would do something for them, like I did for the first responders. And it turned out that it was a charity for autism. So I told them that, I really wasn't considering doing anymore. But the more we talked, the more I thought that it could help people. So over a period of several months, we put together something, and then I told them that I have to probably reproduce it and do it in a different style, more adult contemporary, so that it didn't confuse people. And so as of January of this year, I started working towards that goal.
It's fantastic. And there's a video as well to accompany it, isn't it?
Yeah. I got the idea from a few friends of mine to maybe do a multi-city video. So I started out with Nashville because I'm here based in Nashville, and now sometime in the future, I don't put any dates on it, I'm going to go to another city, and do a Why Not Me. We're thinking about St. Louis. Then we've got like Orlando and Boston, and then I've had a city over in Germany, and I've had possibly a city in the UK that might do it, and I even one down in Australia. So we might wind up taking this thing all over the world.
Could go global. Why not?
Yeah. So the unique thing about this is when I decided that I was going to do a video to support them, I had several people tell me, "How are you going to do this?" Because when people have autism, it's not like you see these ads and for kids that have cancer that are on TV or whatever. We look just like everybody else. And that's the beauty of it, is to bring attention to autism awareness, and autism acceptance, and then hopefully we get them to understand that they look just like us, but they just have different things they have to deal with that we don't. So it brings more attention in a very unique way, and it's worked out well.
It does indeed. I love the lyrics to this song. So why not me? Why can't I? I'll never know if I don't try. So it's really positive, isn't it? Just as you are as a person, that message that you give us these positive vibes.
Yeah, I mean, I've always believed that you can. There's two ways you can look at things. You can look at all the negative things and just woe was me all the time, or you can get out there and even though life deals us things that we don't want to deal with, we find a way to deal with it. We work through it and find something positive out of it. So, yeah, this song is the only reason why I started recording this song back when I was doing my CD was because it was very positive. It was almost music to what I say on my Facebook and Twitter and all that is never give up on your dreams and keep working. I'm going, boy, this is me. So so I talked with my friend that wrote the song. I said, look, I'm not a big star or anything, but I think I'd like to put this on my CD. And he said, well, go ahead, do it. And now it's turned into this anthem for people not giving up on their dreams and helping charities and helping people that may need some help. And it's really worked out, better than I could ever thought of.
That's fantastic. And it's had thousands and thousands of views, hasn't it? The video.
Yeah, I mean, the last video that I did for the first responders. I mean, it took 6, 7, 8 months before I hit like 125,000 views, and I mean, I'm up to I don't know. Last time I saw it was like 115,000 or so, or something like that. And I'm going. It's like it's only been out for 5 weeks. So it's just crazy. It's and and the good thing about it is I've got the analytics on it, so I can see, where it's getting viewed and
Yeah.
and all that. And I mean, it's literally getting viewed all around the
All
world.
over.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought? I mean, like Moscow, Russia. You know,
Really?
the Ukraine is number two. I mean, UK and the United States are like fourth and fifth. I mean, it's amazing. It's getting down in parts of Asia. I mean, all over the world. I would have never thought it.
So it really is doing exactly what you want it to do. It's raising that awareness, isn't it, for people, that acceptance, that understanding all over.
Yeah, um, it's really taken off in a way that I never thought possible. I mean, I thought that okay, I did the last one. This one's going to be kind of the same. But I think one of the bigger reasons why this is doing so well is a personal thing for a lot of people. 1 in 7 people worldwide either know someone or has somebody in their family that's autistic. You know, Last year, I think like 1 in 44 children was born with autism. So when you have numbers like that, it hits so many people on a personal level. And the fact that we're trying to bring the attention, bring the acceptance, and most important that hasn't ever been put there that is understanding, because we are, I mean, pretty much everybody I know is aware of autism, you know and yeah, they accept it. But the third part of that, which I put in my little slogan, is understanding, because most people do not understand it. It's something that's completely different that they've never had to deal with. And so because of that, they don't know how to treat people, or they might feel a little awkward around somebody. So my feeling is, if I can bring more understanding to this, then maybe the acceptance and the awareness will just kind of kick in, and all make things just a little bit more uniform, where people won't feel quite as out of place, and it might just make things a little better.
Yeah. So how can people download this track and donate to the charity?
Um, it's the track is going to be up on iTunes here, probably by Friday or Monday, so they can go to iTunes and pick it up. They can donate to help out what I'm doing on my website, tonymantor.com. They can get the CD either physical or download at tonymantor.com. and of course they can follow me on all the social media platforms.
Where you're really sharing the messages of positivity and love and never giving up on your dreams, which I think is fantastic for everybody to listen to and to hear and to take on board.
It's life is tough right now for everybody. I mean, we've been through a pandemic. I mean, people just start still digging out of things, and then plus we have just the normal everyday life that everybody has to deal with. So my feeling is if this can help just one person feel better, then it's done its job. So I'm hoping for bigger numbers of that, of course. But my whole feeling is anyone that feels a little bit better because they heard the song or they see the video or makes them feel like why don't we try and help somebody, whether they've got autism or whatever, if they puts them in a helpful mood to where they can reach out and just be better to other people, that's the whole goal.
I love that. Well, you're a wonderful soul, Tony Mantor. Thank you for sharing your love and your hope and your positivity and your wisdom, and of course, your musical talents as well with everybody. And let's listen to that track now.
All right, thanks.